don't sit on your work too long. I can understand that you want it to be right when it goes out, but sometimes procrastination turns into hesitation, and sometimes we never put it out. What's going on, guys? Man, it's your boy Dreamer from Got Better Beats. And I know I've been going for a couple weeks, and I do appreciate all the subscribers. So, to be honest, I actually took on uh, an overnight position just to really get some things taken care of. I just got the house and everything. So, I wanted to make sure that I was able to get all those things taken care of. So, I mean, because since I moved, I haven't really been recording people in the house. So, because it's really not the best recording environment. I don't have my everything set up just yet. So I just been doing a lot of online mixing, beat making, stuff like that. So there it is. But make sure you guys like and subscribe so you can actually get more content like this. Because this content today, we're going to be talking about something that is not talked about a lot, because a lot of times when we go to YouTube, I don't know about you, but me, most of the time I'm looking for tutorials on how to do this and how to do that, but we don't really get to the issues that some people have that really would help them. So yeah, it got a little serious just then. But one of the main things that I have is you know I always want my stuff to be perfect. And I think that that's something that's not really talked about, but man, it will hinder you. You know, and I'm not saying don't put out good content. Hear me when I say just make sure that you're always progressing, even if, don't get caught into, oh, I'm not going to put it out until it's right and you're not working on it. Work on it and make sure you have people around you who keep you centered and, on your goals. Because if you don't have people around you, a lot of times oh yeah, man, I understand that. I can't put nothing out if it ain't right. But sometimes it ends up into weeks after the deadline, months after the deadline, to years after the deadline, till you're not actually putting anything out. And we know that's not productive, because a lot of times what we hear as producers, engineers, artists, and stuff like that, a lot of times our listeners don't even hear that stuff. So sometimes we have to really just honestly know that we have fans out there that love our stuff, and they're not worried about that you have a ring in your snare at 2.5 kilohertz in the EQ and you can't figure out how to get it out, and you don't want to put the song out because, so honestly, sometimes we just have to make sure that we're progressing and that we get this stuff out. So with that being said, this is a song that I recorded before I moved, and it's probably been like a year. And I'm ashamed to say, because, I try to motivate you guys into, putting out good music, showing you mixing tips, showing you beat making tips and stuff like that. So this is my way of letting you guys know that I'm going to be pushing forward with a lot of stuff that I haven't put out, because I have really good songs that have been sitting in my computer folders for a couple years, man. And it's just, so with that being said, I took enough time on this. And the craziest thing about it was I was tweaking the mix and stuff like that, for the past few weeks. And it really hit home when my kids walked up to me and said, why you keep on working on just this song? You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, that was one of those moments where it's just like, wow, it kind of lets you know, like, just put it out. I mean, because a lot of times that really will help us notice that sometimes we just have to put it out there. I mean, if you're trying to blow up, I mean, that song could be the factor that gets you blown up to the point where if it needs to be re-recorded, I'm pretty sure that you can re-record it with that new motivation that people love the song and you want to re-record it before you do the broadcasting. But sometimes people love the original body of work because it's been songs that I did. It was a song called Superman I did years ago, and I put it out, and I was just listening to it, and I was always just trying to tweak it and this and that. And somebody heard like the new version I was doing, but they were used to the first one. And even though I thought the new one, when oh man, this is a lot better, they were like, nah, man, I kind of like the other one, And it was, the quality was okay, and the mix wasn't all that, but they grew to love it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and play you this song right here, As It Is. I've been tweaking stuff like that. The room is not perfect, so as you see, I'm using my headphones more than my studio monitors. I use those to reference, but these things are, they fill the room pretty quick. So they're not really giving me any accuracy, being that I don't have my acoustic treatment up. So, and feel free to leave your comments down below. Let's try to keep it positive. I mean, if it's something that you dislike about the song, leave it down in the comments. But let's not come with the hate messages, man, because like, you're not gonna discourage me too much. But I just try to keep my part of the community, the producer, artist community. I just try to keep it respectful. So let me go ahead and play this for you.
I'll be a Martin, you can be my Gina. Long as we're together, don't let nothing come between us. We living life just like a TV show. I'm singing to you like the radio. I love when we're together, I love the way we vibing now. Let's make this thing forever, I promise that I won't back out. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, cause at the end of the day, I just wanna be next to you, right next to you. I just wanna be next to you, yeah. I just wanna be next to you. I just wanna be next to you. Yeah. Looking back, who thought that we would make it this far? Look at where we are. I got myself an angel. Sometimes I sit and pray just to tell the Lord thank you. What more can I say? I love when we're together, I love the way we vibing now. I want this thing forever, I promise that I won't back out. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, at the end of the day, I just wanna be next to you. All I want, lying next to you. Me and you together, can't think of nothing better. Right next to you. Said no. Ooh, I'm laying right here next to you. Right next to you, right next to you. Right next to you, right next to you. Right next to you, right next to you. All I want, all I want, all I want, all I want, all I want. All I need is you, yeah.
Okay, so I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed that song. And, I mean, it means a lot to me if you made it to this part of the video. If you listen to the whole thing, I appreciate you guys. So, with that being said, this is the nugget that I just want to drop on you guys today, or the dropping the gems. You know, don't sit on your work too long. I can understand that you want it to be right when it goes out, but sometimes procrastination turns into hesitation, and sometimes we never put it out, and I don't know what your dreams are, but I know most artists, music artists' dreams are for people to listen to, stream their music, and for them to actually do shows. But if you don't have any body of work, sometimes you won't be able to get to that point unless you put it where people can hear it, because you know, even if you don't get as many fans as you like, I mean, just the positive impact, just like I think, like this past week, for some reason, I have had people chiming in on I did a Dearly Beloved cover of Jamie Foxx, and it was just like a lot of people over the weekend chiming in with comments. Man, you sound amazing. You sound really good, man. You killed it. And and that really, what I'm saying, that sometimes that helps me out, because sometimes we need that push, you know. I mean, it helps, but I'm really just trying to get to a place where I'm not sitting on my music and I'm just putting it out. I mean, honestly, I'm not to a point where I'm really trying to, per se, blow up at this point, but it would be nice to be able to take care of my family solely on music, whether it's mixing for people, whether it's beat making, placements. Honestly, I want to do it all. I mean, but I'm really not so interested in being a mainstream artist. I probably would enjoy being a producer a little bit more, being that I could actually work with different artists and, really get that energy. But I'm going to get out of here, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, peace out.